Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Hunter x Hunter, episode 144, one step closer to the finale. What happened last time?
Last time we got a reveal of what Killua was hiding, the final secret about alluka, and how if the ability is used for healing, then she's not going to make any horrible requests afterwards. She's only going to request
lower tax
nice
bracket.
Things. So that's really nice. That's really good. It's a great reveal. I'm really excited. Hisoka went and killed that guy.
Yeah.
And
I love, by the way, we didn't talk about it last time. I loved Morel's
what the hell?
Why did you do this? You guys clearly are in over your head, and I wouldn't vote for you. Why are you asking? You're coming begging me for help already. You haven't even been elected and you're already asking me for favors.
Yeah.
What is this? If you can't defend yourself, then, why would I help you? The reason...
And you're, lying and saying that he was backing them up when he wasn't, and he just wanted to do his own thing, and that's kind of the problem.
And he's like, I don't know who you think I am. You keep, talking about me on the air like I'm a fucking... I'm the new chair, or the chairman's fucking son or something. I'm the prince of the Hunters Association. I'm just a guy. I'm a sea hunter. I belong out in the water. I'm not gonna be your politician, dude.
That's
what you want
kind
from
of
me.
the thing of anyone who wants to be in charge is either not qualified or just shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Pariston just should not be. He's way too corrupt and sketchy and interested in his own things. But then literally no one else wants to be in charge. Mm-hmm. So that's the problem. That's a huge flaw with this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty sketchy stuff, and what else was there? That's it. Leave, like, and subscribe. We hope you guys enjoy these final reactions to Hunter x Hunter. You can see the end right now on Patreon, and you can also get a month ahead of One Piece, and you can check out our One Piece YouTube channel. That's linked in the description. If you want to watch One Piece reactions, they're not going to be on this channel. They're going to be on a different channel.
We'll be posting one every single day.
Yes. So go check that out, and leave a like and subscribe here. And we hope you enjoy this reaction. Let's go. Ging freaks.
何か用か
明日旅立つそうね。おさんも法律
はいこいつ
見届けたら
もう決まっただろ俺は十分レオリオってやつに会えたのが一番の収穫だあれは伸びしろでけえぞ
4人に絞られただけで何も決まってないでしょ
分かってんじゃねえかそのこと言ってんの
We need to go back and look at the other OP, but in the Chimera Ant one, there was the shot of the chairman going like this, and I never said it, but he's standing on his one leg, and then it has the one arm, and then the other arm's behind his back. So it's how we lost the one arm and one leg, and it foreshadows that super early. And then in this, you just see the one arm grabbing the beard. I don't know if it's the same one in this one.
I remember that shot because I remember noticing it in the previous one. It's crazy how these guys are just going around taking out so many people right now.
Yeah, they're just trying to remain anonymous at this point, or just tying up the loose ends. Because Pariston was like, we will release the fucking, and then it's Morel being like, I can't believe how stupid you're being right now. I don't know what you think is gonna happen, but
it's not gonna be good for you.
Yeah.
Approval X and X coalition.
決まらねえのが決まったって言ってんだよ何日まで決まらねえか知りたいか
なんでそんなことが
おめえもミザイも勝つためにやったけど本当に勝ちたかったらもっと早く必死に勝利するんだったな
Jesus, he really sees the future or something. All the planning for Gon's life with Greed Island and shit.
X デーまでそのまんま思ってろ
待ってよ
なんだよ
通りにするわよどうすればいいの
やれやれみたいな感じ
泣いてるかわからないどうしたらあいつに勝てるの
言っておめえがその通りにした試しがねえからねとりあえずじゃ考えてるかから行こうか実は勝とうと思ってない負けようとも思っていないだから強いんだそんなことって
ああ分かってるよお前の常識じゃ一
人は強くなるだろ。間違いじゃねえよ。正解だ。わかりやすいのさ。勝つためにすべきことってのはな。票取りゲームでは特にだ。
ゲーム
が不謹慎だって思ったら怒るべきってな。モラリストかつバランスジャリストだ。こっち向けこら。全然犬のキャラ固まってねえじゃん。そのお前じゃん。どっちのお前も知ってるから分かってんだよ。次どう動くかどう考えてるかなのにな。分かった上で勝とうと思ってない。最強だろ。
どうすればいいのよ。
だからああしろこうしろって言ったらお前聞かねえだろうが。なんか言うんだ。
Okay, what shouldn't I do then?
じゃまず今回の選挙でお前とパリストンが残る。次のタイマン選挙で2が逆転する。そしてそれがずっと続くだろう。パリストンは投票率を下げに来る。あいつが完全銃が危険する。
なんで？
言ったろ。負ける気
Just
もな
wants to
い。
keep this going forever.
までのらりくらりさ。ただ楽しみたいんだ。俺やネ
He gets to scheme around.
He said he's like Netero and me.
あいつは根気強いぜ。ネテロの意志を継いでいるのはパリストンだけだ。
あんたにそんなこと言われたくない。
あいつに嫉妬してんだろう。そんなにあのエロジジイ好きか。
I'm getting her all riled up now.
She gives me real kurapika vibes.
いいけど次までにキャラ固めしとけ。からずれしネテロが自爆した日、ハンター協会所有の大型飛行船が100機東ゴルトーに向かった。記録が残っていない。向きは一斉整備で格納庫の中っていらなかったろ。
What?
整備士か飛行士とは仲良くしといた方がいいぞ。
話してるの。
それで約5000個の繭を回収している。君らに配合された安全
Oh.
What the fuck?
全員で
Oh.
おそらくもう全部孵化してるだろう。パリストンはこいつらで遊ぼうとしてる。でかい岩も手に入れたしな。 X デンは次のハンター実家城の解釈次第で少し状況が変わる。あとは自分で考えろや。
What the fuck?
That's a lot. That's insane.
Is he implying he's gonna like have the next, if he wins, or he'll influence the next exam to be in East Gotoh with the fucking chimera ant mutants? It's super unfair. Like, like new hunters literally don't have Nen. But I mean, when has this been fair?
Yeah.
What?
He just knows him.
Wasn't that like the virtual hunter, like the
Yeah.
AI? What the fuck? Look at all the familiar faces with his friends.
They just stay. They're just trapped in here.
Just squatted right out. Hanzo and Bisky, they're all pulling up. And Melody and Garenu.
Melody just can hear everything that's going on.
Yeah, they're like,
Knows all-
they don't know my power. It's not even a power, it's just...
No one can know the secrets. Melody's just like,
Why does that weird little gremlin look so worried? Oh boy.
I'm so stressed out right now. She'll be sleeping for like months after this.
Shit.
A stupid election.
This buffet table. The zodiacs are guarding the fucking entrance. Let me be perfectly clear. You are our bitch until the election is done.
やばいね。パリストンを追い落としたね。俺は捨て石になる。決によ。壇上にいる4人の中で最も会長にふさわしいのはだと俺は思う。会長になりたくないとは言わない。そのファンではない。俺を慕ってくれている後輩を一人前にして、俺自身はトリプルハンターを目指したい。この回で終わらせるためにも俺の意志を尊重してくれるとはありがたい。以上だ。
Nice and short.
何を言おう。
それでは第3位シードルさん。別に言いますね。聴衆の皆さん、13代会長にレオリオ氏を強く推薦します。以上です。
何がどうせ選ばれっ子っていうか、そもそも
It's like, I just want to be a fucking doctor. I don't know how many side quests I need to go on. I have an exam coming up next week. I better get out of here quick.
He's insane.
I know.
笑顔が消えたわよ。あんたの思い通りになんか絶対させない。あら、レオリオさん、お願いいたします。
I don't have anything to say. Just punches her in the face.
It worked the first time.
誰頭まとまんないってんだ俺。もういいや。とりあえず言いたいことだけ言わせてもらうぜ。俺が会長になったら業界をするからな。最初にお前ら全員に出す命令はゴムを助けるためすぐに動けだ。こんなことしてる場合じゃねえんだよ。まあ俺の言ったところでゴムのために何もしてやればいいんだよ。あいつは今死にかけてる。仲間なのに友達なのに。それを知ったのはつい最近だ。あいつは俺が勉強してその部屋変えて釣り線こいで女するね。ずっと誰かのために戦ってた。仲間たちと一緒にゴンを助けるため。まだ命がけで戦ってる最中だ。俺はゴンに声しかできなかった。声をかけ続けることしかできねえ。だから会長になったらお前たちにも声をかけ続ける。ゴンを助けてくれ。とにかく考えろ。思いついたら動け。俺にできることがあるなら言え。何でもやる。
ジン、なぜあなたがあの時が分かった？こいつならもしかしたらってすでにあの瞬間を思ったのね。いいわ、彼が会長で。
Just stop.
Don't bring it up again.
Says Kara.
Everyone's like, yeah. Just punches Jing in the face again, just for good measure.
Just for punctuation.
パリストンさん、どうぞ。皆さん、静粛に。
Everyone's so
Everyone just
enthusiastic.
keeps clapping.
あなたの層が
Can't beat
私
that.
の87票と率 50% を超える。13代会長はレオリオに。
That would actually be crazy.
皆様、静粛。携帯での通話はご遠慮ください。そろそろでかい声出しますよ。
皆さん、そのまま電話してもらってて結構です。は言いたい。ゴン君を救うため、僕も
It's just so fake and so bad in comparison.
それはなりません。4人の中で最もか。ミサイスさんです。
Why would you say that?
Because he's Just trying to shake it up. He's trying to make it so that some of the votes that she said don't all go to him.
こんなに感情が逆立つのだろ
Why do I feel so pissed off?
う。わかるからだ。こいつが全く本心をさらけ出していないことが。
大丈夫だと皆さんが思える人ません。チードルさんには武力が、レオリオさんには
感情に流されては。
そして僕には全然ありません。はい、ここ笑うとこですよ。
何が狙いか、それを考えるのよ。
全てを兼ね備えているのはないと僕は思います。
I just want to punch him in the face.
120票くらいは強戦のハンター審査部をはじめ、パリストンが統括している事務執行部のスタッフが30票。サインを送って演説とは無関係にこの票を自由に操作している。 これより候補者同士の質疑応答に入る。今のパリストンの演説でレオリオに全て流れるはずだった不動票は少し割れる。でもそれは結論がもう一回先に伸びただけだ。こちらの狙いと変わらない。質疑応答で何かが変わる。いいよ、自分で考えるわよ。
じゃあ僕からいいですか。
さっきも言ったように俺は会長をやる気はない。
いいえ。
Look at his chair. Did you notice
Yeah,
that?
I
It's
did.
like a throne.
あげましょうよ。小細工をやめて皆さんの意志に任せるんです。
Stop the pretty tricks as he's like sparkling and shimmering all over the place.
でもなんでこんなにミザイを押すの。これで欲を出してレオリオじゃなくミザイを2位に押し上げる。
No, he just
それは絶対
doesn't
ない
want Leorio to beat
なぜ
him.
ならレオリオの票は基本不動票。反パリストンを隠していないミザイの票
I
は
don't think Leorio's votes would swing to Pariston.
テラデイン票は
Why would they swing to
反
Pariston?
として
I feel like they would swing to the other
反
two.
パリストン票一票もいかない。わかったミザイ。
ああ、分かってるよ。確実にパリストンを落とせればそれが一番だ。勘が言っている。証拠はない。本人は全く手を下していない可能性がある。しかし確実にこいつは闇側の人間。内部で好きにさせてはいけない。結果を見ればネテロ会長ですらこいつを御しきれなかった。
It's more like he didn't want to.
Yeah.
選挙で確実に。
パリストン体制を崩壊させる。
そして8回目の会長選挙の投票が始まった。
What do you think of that episode?
I like that episode. I like Jing just like knowing all kinds of stuff and then he gets trapped there. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's like, I predict that the election will keep going on forever.
Yeah.
2 seconds, like, they're like, you better stay. He's like, fine, I guess I'll stay. And they're like, you cannot leave this room until it is done. He's like, shit. And then, Cheadle is like, makes a big power move, and then Pariston is instantly like, this can't happen. This needs to keep going on. And he's really selfish for that, especially when everyone has to like stay in one room and is probably just gonna get like more and more angry, honestly. Like they're all hunters, they all like to fly around and like do whatever, and they're being confined to this room and having to just vote for these clowns all day. I love Leorio just being like, he's like, oh, I don't even want to be here. He just pulls out like a super emotional, personal, heartfelt speech, and everyone's like, yeah. And then Pariston gets up there and he's like, gives the most fake bullshit,
Nobody's even laughing at his jokes.
annoying politician type of speech that you've ever seen. It's just so bad. And that's what I kind of like about it, is like that a lot of the hunters are just, I don't know, they're not really political. They don't care about this game that Pariston's playing, a lot of them. So when Leorio just gives like a relatable speech about like what he cares about, and like being really passionate about stuff, then they can really relate to that.
Yeah.
Because the whole reason that they're hunters is because they're so passionate about something that they like hunt for it and like dedicate their lives to it.
They risk their lives for it. Yeah.
And Leorio actually would be good because like as a hunter, his whole thing was he wanted to become a hunter so that he could become a doctor and help people. And if his number one goal is like helping people, and then he's the head of an association where he will help everyone within the association and beyond, then it's like that's pretty much objectively like all you could ever want from someone in charge, preferably to someone who's like sneaking around and, you know, completely self-serving.
Right.
And then, you know, you have the other two zodiacs that are they try and throw the competition to Leorio to make him win, and then Pariston, because I like that he picks someone else because he knows in his mind that just enough votes will go towards him so that Leorio won't win, but will still be in second, and then it will be what Ging said of just first and second flip-flop, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, for however long it goes on, you know? You can't... It's bad, and he picks, what's his name again?
Meizystem.
Yeah, he picks him, instead of Cheadle because she might pull too many of the, like if he picks her, then like too many of Leorio's votes might go back to her. So he picks the fourth place contestant who has said that he doesn't want to do it.
Just to scramble things up
just
even
to
more.
like just to like shuffle it up a bit, and it's really smart, but really shitty.
The thing is, as like, yeah, it's shitty because it's not going to result in him actually being chairman. But like the annoying thing about Pariston is that he's saying things that make sense.
Yeah, that's the annoying thing about him, and that's the thing is if he wanted to win, he could say all the right things that would sway people to vote for him over Leorio, some random dude who punched a guy in the face and then gave a speech about wanting to save his friend, very in line with Hunter values, but he literally has zero experience on any level.
Yeah.
Pariston has a lot of it, but people just don't like him because he's slimy. If he just went up there and actually, like, at this point, after people had, like, voted for Leorio, if he just gave, like, a little bit more of a genuine speech or, like, tried to appeal to people in a different way, then I'm sure he could get those votes that he's trying to throw to someone else back on him, and he would win, but he doesn't want to because he likes this.
Who do you want to win?
I don't know. Like, at this point, basically, it can only be Leorio or Pariston, essentially. And I feel like I obviously don't want Pariston to win. And I feel like Leorio... I feel like it would be really interesting for his character, just because, like, throughout the whole story, he hasn't really had a lot going for him compared to, like, the rest of the group. So I feel like for him to step into such a position
would really give him some grounds for the rest of the story.
Yeah, it would be like he's been along on this journey and like he just hasn't quite fit in the same with everyone else, but like this could be like how Ging saw him and is like, this could be the guy that is like perfect for this position, and I love that no one knows it yet.
I love that Ging was like, the Hylo's meeting that Leorio guy. He's got promise. He's really cool. And
it's great because it's like with Killua and Gon, everyone always looks at them as like they have so much potential, and Kurapika is like on another level. And like when we see him, we're like, holy shit, he is like insane for like where he should be right now. You know, he like makes like the craziest power of all time. So I think it's really interesting. I think it lends itself to Leorio's personality. I think that he would actually end up being a really good chairman. I don't think he'd obviously be perfect. But I think he kind of has the personality for it, and you know, the ability to get along with lots of different people and to like make good decisions, and he has a really good heart. So I think that he would do a lot better. Like someone like Morel, who's like very good and like would objectively be really good, but would hate it and be miserable. Compared to Leorio, I think that he could potentially thrive in that environment, depending on like who was around him, or if he, what he made his goals and like what he was able to do. I think that
I don't think he would thrive in it. He's extremely hot-headed. I don't think that he would thrive in it at all. But
also he is young, so who and so a bunch of the other hunters are kind of hot-headed as well.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people talk about in the Hunter x Hunter community, it's kind of like a hotly discussed topic, like Leorio's sort of. It's not like super big deal, but it's like Leorio's always talked about. It's kind of a show don't tell thing where like Leorio's always talked about like he has all this potential, like he's really good, or like he has like he's people, the story hypes him up without any real backing it up action wise of like his potential or like how good he is. And I think it's because his like hot-headedness and sort of earnestness embodies what the story is kind of about. So I think Togashi like writes it in that he's like he is spiritually like a good person, and like all the older heads are always like, oh yeah, Leorio, there's that one guy, and he doesn't look like much, but he has a good heart to him. And I think that's the main thing why he's hyped up that way. But it's this kind of dissonance where he's clearly like one of the weakest people, but he's always talked about like he's one of like he has the most potential. I feel like
he hasn't been talked about like that until now.
He was talked about like that in the Hunter exam and other times as well, I think, at least in the Hunter exam.
I guess I didn't really remember that at all, and I just always remember feeling like he was like a step behind, and that's why I feel like in this situation, like to be able, like, and that's why I feel like he is good, because he isn't afraid to speak out for what he believes in as well. Like, when they give the floor to the audience and he instantly gets up and like does a big speech to Ging and is like, you need to do better, and like, you're kind of being a piece of shit here, and then punches him in the face.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a really bold move, but also like a lot of the other like people in the audience didn't really have anything to say. They didn't really care one way or the other. At least he's passionate about something. And like he said, he's like, I want to help Gon, but like that's not the only thing that he would do. Like he would care about the associate. Like he's like, I don't want to stop talking to him, and I wouldn't stop talking to all of you guys as well. I think that that's what they're talking about when they see something in him, is not necessarily like he's going to be the best fighter of all time, or he's going to be anything super special, but that he just really cares. His heart's in the right place, and it's not like Gon where he's like the super nice kid, but like a bunch of people who see him are like, I think that he could be a monster,
Well,
like,
he's got a lot. Yeah,
he doesn't have that aspect in him. He doesn't have. Even if he's hot-headed, his heart is still in the right place. If he flies off the handle, it's because he cares a lot, and it's not because he wants to hurt people or, and he's not slimy, but he can still talk to a room of people and inspire them without putting on all this fake bullshit like Pariston's doing, and without making us calculated moves like Cheadle and Cow Guy. Like he just I think what they're kind of getting at is that he just has a natural quality that makes people want to listen to what he's saying and makes people want to follow him. And I think that that's why he was kind of in the group in the first place, is that even though he had completely different goals to all of them, he still really fit in, and and just can keep up because he cares about them,
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Check out our One Piece channel. Bye-bye.